Hello everyone, and welcome back to RuneScape. So, just to start things off, this week's update has been delayed because of the virus going around. So there's not been an update yet this week. Don't know what it entails. Jagex is trying the work from home thing, and I guess that somehow delayed it multiple days. I guess they weren't ready to release it. Which I thought that was how it worked, is I thought they came in on Monday and like the update was ready to go, but I guess not. Or maybe they're worried, like, if they update and something goes wrong, they won't be able to fix it. That might be the problem. Anyway, enough about that, though. So, in terms of progress, I've not really done much in my leveling the past few days because things have been crazy at my job. I mean, I have made progress. Like, we're under 1 million away from divination now, so that's something. Runecrafting's gone up slightly, but no levels. I'll get on it, though. We'll have it done in time for archaeology. No worries there. I have work off on Thursday, and I'll probably grind out divination on that day at the very least. And I'm sure I'll get back to combat. The reason, though, that I've not been making progress, it won't take long to explain. Basically, I realized I was being dumb to not have made the Masterwork armor yet, because I started gathering the resources for that months and months and months ago, you know, when the rework was new. And I just kind of stopped. So I've gone ahead, I've mined the rest of the ores I needed, I've made all the glorious bars, I've started making the Masterwork plates. So with any luck, at some point this week, we will have a full set of regular Masterwork armor. I'm not going to trim it anytime soon. But basically, this will just make me really strong in melee. And it doesn't cost much to repair, so it's actually worth having. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. Mostly inspired by the increased amount of bossing I've been wanting to do lately. And the desire to have armor that was slightly better. But anyway, enough about that. So today we are doing Twilight's Own, the semi-final arc mini-quest for us, because we did them kind of out of order. After this, we just have the finale. But we can go ahead and talk to Jimmy here. Well, we made it to Twilight. Barely. Let's stay focused on finding a cure for Ekahai. Ekahai. I don't know. You should start by meeting with my old tutor, Sensei Hakase, at the Center of Learning. Alright, Center of Learning. I don't actually know where that is, but I'd assume it's the only big building structure thing on the island. That would make sense. Yeah, let's get on over here. See what is up. What is my current Slayer task? Mutated Genikos. I keep getting those tasks. I hate them. But I don't want to waste a block on them either. I've got other things I would rather block. Sensei Hakase. There we go. Sensei Hakase, my navigator Jimmy seems to think you might be able to help me. Oh, Jimmy, hey, how is she faring? Has she bonded with a sea creature yet? Sort of, briefly, with the Thalassus. The Thalassus? My, that is impressive. I always knew that girl had potential. Yeah, it didn't really work out too well, and was over quite quickly. Ah, a pity. These things happen. Relationships can be tricky. Has she met another sea creature yet? She felt a bit ashamed and betrayed, but I think she's getting over it. Getting over of it. I've not heard it phrased like that before. Well, you know what they say. There's plenty of fish in the sea. She'll be back on the seahorse in no time. Anyway, you said you needed my help? Yeah, it's my Cyclops crewman. He's slowly turning into a zombie-like thing. Oh my, that is a pickle. Let me think. This may be a little trial and error, but yes, I've heard that many zombie pirate crews are partial to rum, and reports suggest they remain quite cognitive. Yes, and rum berries are known to have curative properties. I suggest you talk to Cherry at the Gnome Colony at the southwest of the island. She mixes a mean rum berry punch. Alright. So that would be over here. It's cool that there's gnomes over here. I really wish they would do more with gnomes. Gnomes are a fun race in RuneScape, and they don't get any attention because apparently nobody wants to finish the questline and reveal Arposandra. So sad. That is what I would do if I was at Jagex. Among all the other little things I would do, that'd be my big goal, would be to push the gnome series to completion. Alright, we're looking for a Cherry. Where is she? Got a oily Bakami. I guess I'll catch that. Come here, good sir. Get in my pocket, please. Where is she? There she is. Okay. We found her. That guy was tough to catch. Alright, so. Jerry? At your service, bring me 30 rum berries. Wait, how do you know what I want? You've come to Cherry. That means you want my special rumberry punch. Or am I wrong? They all come to Cherry for punch. Trust me. I need it as a medicinal elixir for a friend of mine. As long as you're not giving it to a minor, you don't need to explain it. But I still need 30 rum berries. Do they really have legal drinking ages in RuneScape? There's loads of rumberry patches tucked behind Terry's place. Look, I got it already. On it. Come on, I can read quest guides. I know what I need. Alright, well, I guess we go bring this to Ekahine now. Just run through here. I'm sure he will love this. It is just the best thing ever. I don't know if I'll be able to record much this week, so don't be surprised if this is the only episode of the week. But we'll see. It may or may not go well. But things are busy at my job. But I will, of course, definitely record if I get any 99s. I might save up and get multiple 99s in one episode, though. Anyway, do we just give it to him immediately, or do we have to talk to her? Sensei Hakase has suggested we try to use the curative properties of rum berries. I don't think drinking cocktails is going to help us, Captain. It can't hurt to try. How do you feel, Ekahi? Pheasantly plucked. Do you feel any less, well, undead? Nope, perhaps slightly pickled. Maybe it takes a while to kick in? I don't know, it seemed pretty instant to me. Maybe because I haven't eaten first. So hungry. I'm not gonna do all the fake noises. Oh no, quick, go see Sensei Hakase again. That just made things worse. Yes, let's go make things even more worse. By doing the wrong thing. Over and over. All these oxes. I feel like there should be oxes you can kill. I mean, they wouldn't be strong or anything. I would say they'd be like a few levels higher than a cow. I don't know. It'd just be those things. It makes the game feel more alive whenever you can actually interact with things. I filled Ekahi with fruity grog. It was mildly amusing, but he's still rotting from the inside. If anything, the rum probably made things worse. I think he's started singing now. Oh dear, then perhaps a medicinal cure-all isn't the way to go. Perhaps the element is more spiritual in nature. Our resident expert on such matters is Tuai Leit. Your island is your expert on spiritual matters? Yes, you seem bemused. Have you not come across Moai before? Oh, yes I have, of course. Where can I find your Moai, Tuai Leit? She resides within the bamboo forest at the west of the island. Alright, west of the island it is. We have been over here before. This is such a big forest, isn't it? You get lost in this thing. I imagine it'd be pretty cool to be in a forest like this, though. Because I've been in, basically it was a forest of reeds. And it was really cool. It was an actual forest, but it felt like it when you were inside of it. Do we have to chop down inferior bamboo, I guess? That would make sense. So inferior that it'll never grow back, I guess. Yeah, these ones look like it too. Die, inferior bamboo. If I get the chance, I'll try to do a couple more quests this month. Because we don't know for sure what all the quests required for archaeology stuff will be. Like, I think at one point they were considering something related to bringing home the bacon, which we haven't done. But I saw a list that listed it as potentially not required anymore, so I don't know whether or not that one's actually needed. But we might do it anyway. I'm not, like, that's one of those quests that thinks it's funnier than it actually is. Kind of like the most recent Penguin quest. But, you know, we'll have to get out of the way eventually anyway. Oh, hello, little bug. I don't often get visitors. What brings you here? I seek a cure for a spiritual affliction. Don't talk to me about spiritualism. That's all that Harlot Amanishi talks about. All that New Age nonsense is what turned Waiko's head away from me. It's important. My friend is turning into a zombie. It's not a physical affliction, so we think it might be a spiritual one. Oh, fine, little bug. I suppose you did make the effort to come and talk to me. I can't give you specifics, but generally speaking, all spiritual conditions arise from an imbalance in one's chi, or spiritual energy, or life force, or whatever you bugs call it these days. As for this particular situation, I would suggest consulting with someone familiar with spiritual transformations. I've heard that bent Amanishi harp on about all her bugs turning into worms. Perhaps you should talk to one of those bugs. You're referring to the acolytes of Seryu there, I think, aren't you? I guess I can try talking to Yulong again in Amanishi's spirit realm. Oh, she has her own spirit realm now, too, does she? Is Waiko not enough for her, the greedy beach? Well, la-dee-da. Alright. Yep. We're gonna leave. Oh, come on, really? It grows back? Whatever, we are not dealing with that. We'll just go back to Sarum. We can do this the long way. We have to go over to Amanishi and use up some Spirit Dragon charms. I think we can get away with only using one, but I brought 5 just in case, because running out would suck. And there's no cost to bringing more, you know? So why? Why not be prepared? Be prepared by buying a lot of toilet paper so that you don't have to buy any for the next 5 months. That is how the world is today. Such an original joke. Alright, anyway. Over to Amanishi. I think we have to go up to this statue thing up here or whatever. Statue or fountain or whatever it is. It's a statue, maybe. Oh, hey, a Shrine Ibis. Wow, really? I finally got that, huh? There's been a few birds that appear on specific days that I've just never been around to get. I always forget. Like, I think there's like a Saturday or Sunday one. I think it's Saturday, and I always get home from work, and it's technically already Sunday, even though it's Saturday night for me. So I can't do it. It sucks. But hey, we got that one. Tuesday one, which I do remember. There was either a Tuesday or Thursday one I was missing. So it must have been Tuesday. Alright, so Yulong. Is Yulong the one that's down here somewhere? I believe. I'm just kind of going into this. Okay, I hate whenever your character turns right before you use Surge. I really wish there could be a Surge that would just jump you along your character's planned path. Yeah, that's Yulong. Hello again, World Guardian. You are both gone, but here. Yes, I need your advice on a spiritual matter. My Cyclops crewman is slowly becoming zombified. It's been suggested he has an imbalance in his chi. Indeed, many transformations can occur by altering one's energy. Some for better, some for worse. What demeanor has your friend? In what way do you mean? You say he is Cyclops. In which case would you say he is salty or sweet? Salty, definitely salty. I mean, he complains about the tiniest issues as if they were life-ending, and whenever we fix them, he just complains about the next thing. Never a thank you. Still, I suppose his condition actually is life-ending, so we're cutting him some slack. Indeed, it appears then that he is lacking in positive energies. Perhaps he lost them in some event? His old captain, ate them, I think. Very well, this can be remedied. We can supplement his positive energy with some from his home. Bring me 30 positive energy from Cyclosis, and I shall channel the energy into a form of aid to your companion. Please tell me that the stuff I pre-gathered works. Yes, okay. You shall be the vessel, World Guardian. Once I am done, find your friend and pass this on to him. What's that tingling? What was that? That was an ill omen. Stay positive, and it shall not overcome you. Why was there an ill omen, though? That doesn't explain anything. Anyway, let's run back. I thought there was some way to leave from here. Maybe logging out and in lets you leave without running back. I don't know. We're not doing that. We'll just risk using up another charm. I don't care. I don't like fighting these guys anyway, so, you know. I don't value these charms too highly right now, but I still don't want to waste them. And hey, we got through without using another one anyway. Look at that. Good stuff. Okay, let's run over back here and transfer this glowy hand energy into our friend. Look at all this energy. My hands are just so shiny. Alright. might have to pause the video in a second, so don't be surprised if I do. Hey buddy, I'm super positive this is going to work. Do it. There, how does that feel? That is delicious. I feel like my old self again, and... Yes, what? Tell me, chum. I must have more. Give me more. Give me all of your energy now. Whoa, there goes my positive buzz. Calm down, Ekahi. What has gotten into you? I do not know, Captain. I am sorry. Whatever that was salted my hunger briefly, but it only came back stronger. I swear, it looked like he turned even more zombie in that instant. Let's not try that again, Captain. Completely seamless transition there. No one noticed. Okay then, it's back to Sensei Hakase. Yes, let's keep going to the person who doesn't know anything. Alright, we need to travel over to Tuai Leit. Let us do this thing. This is what happens when you try to cure something by just, like, inventing treatments based on very little of anything. Like, she's not even examined him. She's just like, do this thing. Maybe it'll work. So I tried a spiritual technique on Ekahi, but that didn't fix him. So it's not physical and it's not spiritual. Is it perhaps psychological? I'm pretty certain it's not all in his head. His skin has that pallid zombie hue, and he's constantly hungry. You'd be surprised. Many issues only found in one's head can manifest physical symptoms. Unfortunately, we don't have an expert in such matters. The closest we have is Sensei Seaworth. He's, shall we say, at least experienced with maladies of the mind. Let's be plain here. He's a nutter, right? Mad genius might be a more polite way of phrasing it. And not so loud. He's just over there. Alright, where is Seaworth? Which one of you? Seaworth. There we go. I need to get the last berry, but, you know, you have to get it randomly. It sucks. I'm told you're something of an expert on mental afflictions. Yes, I suppose I could drill a hole in your skull. Hold still. I don't know why I struggle with that sentence. Wait, not for me. Your face, honestly. I'm not a crazy person, despite what some around here might have you think. Oh good, well, a friend of mine is turning into a zombie. Is it possibly a psychological condition? Ahaha, what a ridiculous notion. No, of course it isn't. Someone can't turn into a zombie just because they think it. And they think I'm the crazy one. No, it will be either physical or spiritual. Ah, we've already ruled both of those out. Ah, in that case, there's only one other option I know of. It must be mystical in origin. How so? Well, mysticism is my current area of study, but I'm still only getting to grips with the basics. You'll need to consult an expert. And well, there is no one more knowledgeable about Eastern mysticism than Sojibo. Sojibo, the Tengu on Waiko? Okay, thank you, I'll go pay him a visit. This is such a classic RuneScape quest scenario where you're just constantly running around, talking to people only to go somewhere else. Complete nonsense. Don't stop. Game, do not just freeze on me. People have been having loading problems, and I've been mostly immune to those so far. I don't know if it's like certain ISPs or something. Certain locations, but I do not want to start having that issue whenever I have so much to get done in just a few weeks. Because we're not sure whether or not archaeology will be delayed. They're hoping not. You know, it's like, once again, they're pretty close, so you'd think maybe not. Hopefully they were mostly ready. Tengu, there we go. Mr. Tengu guy. Looking for work? Nope, I'm not. Hey Sojibo, I understand that you're something of an authority on Eastern mysticism. You know demons and spirits? Haha, yes, I vanquish the former and drink far too much of the latter. Wait, is that another tired joke about confusing alcohol with ghosts? Sojibo, this is serious. Oh, sorry then. Yes, I know a thing or two about the supernatural. The TV show. One of my crew was attacked by a zombie-like creature and is slowly turning into one himself. This creature also caused a lot of dead Cyclops to come back and attack their living relatives. It all seems to link back to the very real Harbinger ship that's patrolling the Ark. Well, there are many causes for zombieism in these parts. How was your crewman attacked? It looked like it would just sucked the life force right out of him. He's been growing hungry ever since. That doesn't sound like necromancy, at least not directly. Necromancy deals with the opposite, putting souls back into bodies. This sounds like the creature was eating your crewman's soul. Which is most troubling, as there's only one creature I know of that fits this description. Jiangshi, or Yangshi, I don't know. You never know with J's. What's that? I've never heard of those before. Is that what Eki is turning into? Think of it akin to one of your vampires, but which feeds on souls instead of blood, and cross that with a zombie. But no, your crewman is just a victim. Let me explain. Jiangshi are, thankfully, incredibly rare, but immensely dangerous. They feast on the soul energy of living matter, people, animals, plants, islands, yet if whatever they feed on is not destroyed, it instead becomes infected by the Jiangshi curse. The lucky ones still have soul enough to set their affairs in order, but eventually they degrade into mindless monsters with the same unending hunger for life as the Jiangshi, each of them capable of spreading the affliction to others. If not contained quickly, the curse can ravage entire populations, if not worse. If that is what has happened to your crewmen, then you must find and destroy the source. Is there a cure? I'm afraid the only cure is death. If you can destroy the Jiangshi itself, then all that its curse has touched shall become free of it. Though by free, I mean normally dead. So there's no hope. If you can find the necromancer that gave it life in the first place and have them willingly remove the curse, then its victims will be returned to whatever state they were in before it happened. That could save your friend. But do not waste time on such a foolish errand. Do your friend a favor and end their suffering before they fully succumb to the curse. If he starts to spread the curse to anyone here, I will have to step in and do what you cannot. Okay, thank you, Sojibo. You'd think that if it gave you time to set your affairs in order that, people would actually know about this, so that you... Because otherwise, if you have to go to this much trouble just to figure out you have it, you would have already turned into a zombie by the time you figured it out. Anyway, I guess we'll talk to her. I don't know, she's the one who started this. You've done everything you can think to do, Captain, but nothing's worked. It seems like Sojibo's plan is our only chance. Killing him can't be the answer. We must track down this Jiangshi and the necromancer who created it. I'm not giving up on him. And there we go. We are done. 500 chimes, 2 Taijutsu, 50 rum berries, so we made an overall profit. Same with ancestral energy instead of positive energy. Very nice. We will use that, I guess. Or sell it. I don't know which. And we can get a teletab, which I will never use in all likelihood. But yeah, there we go. We have one. That was a Grandmaster mini quest, guys, Did it feel like I was mastering everything doing it? I guess. But yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Not entirely sure what that episode will entail, outside of hopefully, at the very least, Divination 99. That should be the bare minimum of what we accomplish in the next episode, if I'm not lazy. But yeah, I'll see you then. Bye!